Hello and welcome back to another TCG Live pack opening. Today we're cracking open 8 Scarlet and Violet White Flare packs. Starting with the Ducklet cannonballing into the water. Followed by the Pig Knight running down the path. Gothita standing on the brick wall in front of the not quite yet abandoned mansion. Panseer hanging from the tree branch in the forest. Drillredigon on the spires in the mountains, roaring into the sky. Simisear, much more confidently hanging from the tree branch this time. The nice model Duran on the black sand. Archon next to the rushing river for our first reverse, I believe. Second will be Purloin at the dark forest edge with the bright city behind them. And our rare is the Terragion in the mountains sending out a powerful earthquake. Volibee walking their way through the wastelands. Antique Plume Fossil Trainer. Trubbish next to the trash bags that favor them quite a bit. Ducklet cannonballing into the water. Watchhog in the green brick forest. Swoobat seeing the rising sun and knowing it's time to head home for sleep. Stoutland looking up at the morning sun shining through the trees in the forest. That might have been a first reverse. Shelmet is definitely one of them, as Carablast prepares to attack from the tall grass. Okay, that was our first. And we have the nice Dredigon IR soaking up the sun coming through the opening in the cave. Followed by a nice Hydreigon EX. That's a tough combo to beat, but we'll see. The poor Dino stuck in the hole. Swadloon sitting at the base of the tree while the leaves fall around them. Dino once again stuck in the hole. Cottony dipping down their leaf into the river. Simisear hanging from the tree branch. Stoutland looking up at the morning sun as they walk through the forest. A Selgor launching off a nasty acid spray attack. Tool Scraper Trainer for the first reverse. Oh my gosh. Second is the Shamrod on the rocks by the coast at sunset as the Wingulls fly all around them for an IR. And a rare of the pack. Gothitelle still in front of that same mansion, but with that pink and purple smoke coming off of them. Ooh, a wonderful evergreen metal energy. Rock'n'Rolla hopping their way through the rocky hills. Pig Knight running down the path. Panseer just barely hanging from the tree. Ignition Energy. Swoobat knowing it's time for sleep as the morning sun rises. A Cheerin Trainer. Sawaddle making their way across the tree branch in the vast field. That was our first reverse, and another IR. Are we 3 for free? Maybe not that good, but we've definitely seen 3 so far. It says I've seen this, I have this one, but this one I actually don't remember. The Horde of Rock'n'Rolla all walking in the same direction, aside from the one that's falling over there. And our rare is that same Shamrot by the coast. Okay, yeah, we weren't 3 for 3, that was like 3 for 4 though. Pretty freaking good. And anyways, we're about halfway there. Lampet floating next to all the lamps. Woobat using their echolocation to fly through the dense forest. Ducklet cannonballing into the water. Lampet floating in front of the street lamps. Zebstrika running through the field as a storm rolls in above them. A Selgor launching off an acid spray attack. Lipard all grown up and heading into the forest. A Hilda Trainer and insert city name here, I can never remember it. Maybe it's like Canalave City or something, I don't know. But Hilda for our first reverse. Once again, another IR. Good grief, I don't think we've ever had this kind of luck. A Panseer. Oh, what is that? Is like that a tomato berry? Panseer hanging by their tail to grab one of the spiciest berries there is. Another wonderful IR for sure. And a Terrakion Hollow earthquaking in the mountains for our rare. Once again, Ducklet cannonballing into the water. Cottony dipping their leaf in the water as they fly over the river. Panseer barely hanging onto the tree branch. Blitzel laying in the blooming meadow as they watch the clouds blow past. A brave Bengal trainer. Garbodor preparing to throw the giant ball of garbage. A Harlequin trainer. Ooh, a nice Pokeball chandelier in front of the chandelier in the mansion. Levany running through the open field, same field that Sawada was crawling across on the tree branch. This set really does do well on the same Pokemon, just all grown up thing. That's our second reverse. And our rare of the pack is the uppercutting Embor as they stand near the bubbling lava. Couple of packs to go. The red Basculin swimming upstream. Voltorb, once again grown up, making their way across the rocky hills. Vanillish sleepily carving rings into the ice. Pansear Bailey hanging onto the tree branch. Mienshao training in the mountains at sunrise. Heatmore next to the plant-covered tree. Stoutland looking up at the morning sun while they walk through the forest. That is our first reverse, I believe. Zweilous on the rocks in the wastelands. Oh, nope, that was our first, and another IR. Good grief, man. Alright, we got Gothita sitting on the bed looking up at the crescent moon through the curtains. And our rare, once again, well, kinda once again, it's the regular EX version of the Hydreigon. Alrighty, just come that time once again to find out is last pack best pack or not. If you want more details on our rules, there's a video link down below. We have... well, if we can get lucky like we have been and get another IR plus something better than the hyper rare, like a special IR comboing, we could probably get there. Lilipop standing on the hill. Herdier running through the field at sunset. Ducklet cannonballing into the water. Herdier running through the field at sunset. Sigilyph flying over the sand dunes at sunset as well. Watchog in the grassy brick forest. A Cheerin trainer once again. Okay, a Pokeball Duat as they train amongst all the waterfalls in the jungle. A Swak, also training against a waterfall. And our rare of the pack is the Gothitelle, still outside of that same mansion unleashing that pink and purple smoke. Which is unfortunately going to be another no for last pack best pack. All those IRs, but we couldn't get it when it mattered. But it'd be like that sometimes. Well, if you want to hear me yap about some more cards, there are daily uploads around here, some days more, so there's plenty of other openings already on the channel. Alrighty, as always, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time for another TCG Live pack opening.